What's up, YouTubers? How's everybody doing today? Okay, you got Monday. This Monday, March 25th, right? But before we get started, before we get anything, like, subscribe, and share, please. There's a link in the description box. Okay, go to that link. Go and open up that Webull account if you haven't already. Okay, get up to $2,500 in free stock. Up to $2,500 in free stock. I'm telling you, it is worth your while. It will be a great boost to building wealth. Okay, first things first. Today, stock market, S&P 500, it was moving sideways. You were able to make a few bucks out of it today. You know, they had up and down, so you were able to get 70% today of your money and get in and get out. And today was a great day. Another good one for me. I ended up with 50%. I should have ended up with more, but I waited until I thought I was distracted at work, so that caused it for me to sell it a lot less. But 50% is still great. Okay, none of anything is better than losing, but 50% is outstanding. You can ask anybody. Social Security. Republicans are trying to pass a bill to where they want to make Social Security full retirement age to be 69. Right now, I think it's at 67 or 65. They're trying to make it at 69. Joe Biden says that he's trying to stop that. I won't get too much into politics over there, but hey, Joe Biden, he said he's on a mission for it. But so he said he's gonna try to stop the Republicans from passing that bill to where people can enjoy their Social Security at the reasonable age that they are now. So I hope it works out for everyone, but me personally, I'm not looking forward to collecting Social Security. Not looking forward to it because it might not be there. It might not be there when I retire. But it also, as promised on my last video, that I will show you my home, the outside of my home, and I'll also show you the golf course over here. So let's take a little trip. Okay, so now we're in front of my home right here. This is my home, right? Okay. Yes, I know the grass needs to be cut, but all right, I'll just take you on the outside. I won't go in. As you can see, my grass needs to be cut. It's pretty big yard. I'll cut it this weekend. So don't judge me on this right now. Yeah. So it's pretty big backyard looping all the way around. So yeah, so it's pretty nice, right? Pretty decent. So, but let's go to the golf course, right? It's right here. So right behind it, so the great thing about this is that you can come out, have yourself a cup of coffee or hot chocolate, whatever you choose to do, and just chill, relax, and just have some fun. Okay, so all right, I'm not sure what hole this is, because I haven't went golfing yet, so I don't know what hole this is. But as you can see, you have the bank all the way down there. They keep the golf course. I mean, sometimes I'm telling you, sometimes like when you look at this, how good they keep the golf course, it makes you really want to come out here and just lay down out here. Makes you want to lay down. I tell you that much. But so we have a hole. So whoever gets a hole in one, so this is what they do. They'll bring it up, right? Is that on there? Bring it up, bring it on down. And like I said before, look, this is some nice. Look how nice they keep it. Now it's not it's not the same as it's not as good as the PGA, of course, right? Because there's a different standard when they're doing what they're doing. So and they also have a walk, see this walking trail as well. So sometimes I I walk or run this trail, as well. You know, it's a long way, around the golf course. But yeah, so that's what Biden, that's what he wants to do. He wants to stop the Republicans. He wants to make sure, well, I mean, of course, he's doing it for votes and stuff like that. They always, these presidents, they always have something in their back pocket. Okay, we're not going to do anything. We're going to put everything on hold, for 3 years, and then we'll have this in our back pocket. Yeah, and then do nothing for another 3 years. And it's not just him. It's been, it's been most presidents that has done that in modern day. But I want to talk to y'all about, please do me this favor. Please do not get caught up in the matrix. Please take care of your money. Please manage your money wisely. I am willing and able to help you with your finances if you need help with that. Like I told you before, the first 30 minutes is free. Okay? This is what I do. All right? I am fantastic with numbers. I am fantastic with investing. I will show you and tell you how to use your money to make it work for you. Now, the question is, are you willing to make certain sacrifices to be able to have the life that you want 10 years, 15 years from now? If not, hey, share and share this with someone who's interested in that. Share this with your kids. Share this with, if you have any kids in college, share this with, someone who's 60, who's trying to, still figure things out. Share this with someone. I'm here to help. I'm here to help, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to help. But I cannot help you, if you aren't going to give me an opportunity to help you. If you're just going to throw your hand up and be like, this guy, I can do it myself. I can manage it myself. I hear that all the time. You ever had that one friend or that one family member where you're like, hey, let me manage that for you? Or that one kid, no, I got it. I can do it myself. And then when they run out of money, they come back, head down, tail between your legs, yes, can I borrow this? Can I borrow? You don't want to be that type, and I know, money isn't the most important thing, but I'll say this, it's up there. It's up there. And the reason why it's up there, because it's a default mechanism. Because there's no way to survive in most places on this country without money. Most places in this country, good luck, trying to have a good life, without any money. Won't happen. Won't happen. But just come with me on this journey, guys and gals, and you'll see your life change. You'll see the progression that you'll have. And I'm mainly, I love to encourage, family members to do this as well. And I know a lot of times, family members, they think, well, you know what, if I let him know, he's going to be in my business, he's going to know this, he's going to know that, everything is confidential, and so what, I know. But see, here's the thing, what you don't realize is that, I know when you're struggling, I know when you're struggling already, you can see your family struggling, but the thing is, I'm not going to give, I'm not going to give a crackhead more crack, right? You want to show people how to use their own funds, because when you use your own money, it affects you differently. You start to build that confidence, that you've never had before. Like, wow, I can do this. You know, I don't have to make $150,000, $200,000 a year. I don't have to do that. You know, I can do this thing with me and my partner. We can do this between $70,000 between us. You know, we can do this with $60,000. You know, we just have to cut out the trips for now. We have to cut out the eating out. You know, we have to cut out all the things that we think we need to do because we worked hard, right? Cut out all the things. Once you make a list of everything that you spent for the month, you know, I'm telling y'all, look at your monthly bank statements and see what you spent on going out to eat and going out for drinks and having fun. Look at it. And then look at where you're trying to be 5 years from now, right? Now, I believe that, you know, I'll tell you how I did it, right? So my first thing was I did a 30-day plan. I had a goal for 30 days, and that's what I wanted to. I had a goal set. Hey, you know what? This is what I want to do. I want to have $500 in 30 days. $500 saved up. Yeah, that's when I first started. Now, there's a lot of things I had to eliminate because I didn't make much at the time, you know, to have that money saved up. So I hope, you know, that lawn, my neighbor's cutting his lawn or getting his lawn cut. Sorry about that. You know, that was my initial one. My next one, I had a 3-month. You know, in 3 months, I wanted to have $2,000 saved up. Right? So, which means that I had to pick up a part-time job, a second job. You know, and the great thing, one of the great qualities about myself is that I'm not afraid to work. That is the most important that is the most important ingredient about anyone who has a goal, especially men. You know, if you have a financial goal, the most important thing will be your willingness to work. Because if you aren't willing to get up and go to work and work 12 hours, 16 hours a day, you know, I'm not going to say that doesn't mean you don't want it bad enough. But what I will say is that trying to get to where you're going, you know, it's going to feel like a drag the whole time. It's going to feel like a drag the whole time. You know, so bills, debt, all these things are nothing but opponents that you just have to knock out just as fast as you can. Because if you let them take you into the 15th round, you're going to be sluggish. You're going to get drugged. You know, trust me, I know. But yeah, one of the great things about anyone is just be the willingness to work. If you're willing to work, you'll get out of this thing a lot quicker, you know. And let me tell you, when you are debt free, when you have no money coming out of your check except your mortgage, and if you have them, HOA fees and insurance, you know, with no credit cards, no loans, you know, nothing, none of that unnecessary stuff that a lot of people have. You know, high interest rate, credit cards, 30%, loans, 25%. You know, yeah, there are people out there with loans that have 25% loans. You know why? It's because they didn't want to work. The easiest thing to do was to go to the bank and get a loan from the bank, not realizing that the bank is going to tax you 25%. Yeah. But so after 3 months, $2,000. My next goal was 6 months. So 6 months, $5,000. Right? So what did I have to do? You know, I had to cut back. Right? I'm paying down these bills. And now, as I'm paying down these bills, I can save more and more and more. Right? I'm more and more and more. I would say it takes, you know, and I do these bills, and I do these goals in 3 month sequence, right? Until I hit a year. And then it becomes 6 month sequence until I hit 3 years, and then it becomes yearly. Because after 3 years, for the most part, you're gonna be debt free. You're gonna be debt free, right? And then those goals, those things that you really want, they cost. So your goals aren't gonna be so close together because you're gonna want, bigger things. They're gonna cost. It's gonna have you saving up, or there may just be, you may have everything that you want. You may have everything that you want. I would say for me, right now, I have everything that I want. The only thing that I'm teeter-tottering with is, going out and getting a Ferrari, right? But I'm not going to do that right now because, it doesn't benefit me right now to do that. I can take that money, because and let me tell you why it doesn't benefit me, right? Before I skip past it. So a Ferrari, the cheapest Ferrari, brand new, the cheapest brand new Ferrari, right? It's about $250,000, $250,000, right? So let's say, you decide to get that, put 20% down, right? Which would be $50,000. You put $50,000 on that. Remember, it's a depreciable item, right? Depreciable items are no good, right? We know that it's no good comparatively to what you could do if you didn't do it. So let's say I took those payments, and then put it into a 4-year to pay it off. So now $200,000 over 4 years, which let's say an interest rate of, 2%, right? So now roughly, and I'm just spitballing here, these aren't exact numbers, but, let's say, $4,000 a month for this vehicle. Not to mention, you're going to have to pay the the insurance that comes with the insurance, gas, oil changes for luxury vehicles. They aren't the oil changes you get in your car. We're talking about $300 to $500 oil changes, because there's a lot of things that these mechanics have to go in there and move around and uncover. It's not like, your basic vehicle where you go in there and you suck your teeth because they say, oh, it's going to be $100 with synthetic oil. And you're like, man, no, this one right here, it will really, kick you in the butt if you aren't prepared for it, But like I said, but you see all that money, 4 plus a 3,000, so that's right there, right? That's around $7,000 a month, $7,000 a month that I can take and I can put it towards something that's going to make me money, right? Later on. So, when I'm 36 now, so let's say I'm 45, I can enjoy it. I can go out there and just get it. I can pay for it in cash. I can get it then and not worry about it, right? While I also have the money, that I've already put towards my investments and everything, that's coming in. So imagine getting dividends. Imagine getting paid, right, through the stock market, right? Imagine maxing out your Roth IRA, your 401k, right? And imagine living like you're retired when you're not retired, when you're still working, right? But you can live off of that retirement, right? Just imagine that. Imagine going to work, right? And you're just, the whatever you decide to do with your work paycheck is whatever you decide to do with it, because everything else is going, to your investments, and everything else is just, 10x, 5x, and 10x, and 15x, and 20x in your income. Imagine, just think about the feeling of that. Imagine if you can just keep your check to yourself and do whatever you want with it. That's a beautiful feeling. And I want everybody watching this video to have that feeling. I mean, it's not it's not a bluff, to be debt free and happy, and have someone, like myself to help you along the way to see exactly where you can be. That's what the 30-minute consultation is for, is to show you exactly where you can be, within the next 10 to 15 years, 5, 10, 15 years, right? And then once that time frame is agreed upon, once you have that time frame, you can always shrink it. So if you're saying, oh, okay, I have a 10-year plan, right? In those 10 years, you can set out those goals starting with that first month, that 3 month, that 6 months, and set out to earn those goals. If you have a partner, that's even more beautiful because you hold each other accountable, and it's something that you're doing together. It's a team effort. Now if you're by yourself, you can still do these things. It'll be a bit lonely, because I was doing this process. I was doing this, by myself. Building things by yourself. But I'm telling you, if you have someone there doing it with you, it makes it a lot more special, in my opinion. But I mean, it's a great. I'm telling y'all, it is a wonderful feeling to know that you don't have to depend on the government for anything. You don't have to depend on a job for anything. Your money is going to be safe exactly where it is. Your money is taken care. As long as you have it up here, as long as you know what you're doing, you're good to go. You're good to go. But in order to get there, you have to talk to other people. So, and the thing about it, you're not just getting information from me. You're getting information from other accountants, right? Other financial investors, because it's not just me. I don't just, do my own thing and just make up stuff, right? I talk to other people. I talk to other friends. I talk to other businessmen and businesswomen, and we just exchange ideas on, what to do, how to do it. Because not every accountant or financial investor knows everything, right? There's going to be something that you don't know. So you have to, piggyback off of this person. Accountants have accountants. Financial investors have financial investors. You think they do their own things? Now, I may be one of the very few that handles everything that I do, but I'm always willing to listen to others on their opinions and what they bring to me and say, hey, Matt, hey, what do you think about this? Or, hey, I have this idea. Hey, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I'll listen. Hey, if it makes sense, I'm gonna listen. But I just wanted to, a little walk and talk. Share it with you guys and girls. And man, I'm telling you, just please reach out to me, like and subscribe. And I'm glad you all made it to the end of this video. So here's what I'm gonna do, right? The first 5 people to make a comment, right? To write a comment down. Ask, either you can ask me a question, you can make a comment, so whatever it is, right? Something within reason. The first 5 people to write a comment, or ask, matter of fact, we'll make it a question. The first 5 people to ask me a question, right, related to anything that I've talked about in this video, I will send you a $10 cash app. So that's the first 5 people. So I'm going to, and I'm probably implement that as well. I might implement that with these videos, maybe once, I don't know. I'll start with once a week and then I'll probably go from there. But yeah, we'll start. So that's a total of $50 going out to 5 people, right? So that should get people commenting because I don't really get too many people comment. But for the ones that listen to this faithfully all the way to the end, here it is. But yeah, watch this with your spouse, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife, by yourself, with a friend, and have somebody go on this journey with you. But reach out to me, and I'm here. I'm available 24/7. But I love y'all. Hey, have a blessed day, and I'm out.